Hi everyone, it's David.Makes, and we work with blueprints every day, and we end up with a bunch of these tubes left over at the end. These are for our plotter. It holds 24, they're 24 inches long, it holds 24-inch plotter paper, and it's just kind of a waste product we have from our trade. So I keep them all. I don't throw them out, but I need to find a way to use these things up because my pile's getting too big. So today, I'm going to use some of this to clean up some of this. Okay, as you see here, if I back up, I've got all these rolls of tape hanging right here on the wall, and honestly, they take up a lot of valuable space. For example, these pliers are stacked pretty thick. I wouldn't mind splitting those up a little better or hanging some of my other tools in there. So, this stuff's got to go. So, why not a piece of wood, I don't know, here? Or here? Or somewhere? I don't know. I got some space over there on the concrete, so let me show you what I'm thinking. Okay, standard roll of duct tape is about the largest diameter tape I ever have. So, what I did is down here at the bottom, place this guy on there, traced it all the way around. That's basically where I assumed my tube would be. Okay, and then I, of course, space this roll. So I got one here. The next one I have up here, which leaves about yay much space between rolls if I stack them all the way up. So basically I laid this out with holes and one up here. I currently had the idea to hang it with this as the top, actually, and I'm actually wondering, I might flip it around, I might hang it the other way, put this as the top, which obviously all the tape will shift down. But then down here, I'm thinking I could use something much smaller diameter. Get a whole bunch of electrical tapes hanging down here. But we'll see how that comes out in the end and whether or not I have the materials for that stuff. Okay, you gotta have your stack of sacrificial wood so you don't drill a hole in your bench. Don't forget that, right? Oh, that's a little higher than I want. Oh, it's this line. What do you think? Gonna fit? Oh, look at that, guys. Perfect. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, I need to get my tape measure here out of my drawer and figure out how long my tube lengths want to be. So 3-inch tape, it looks like, is the biggest tape I use. So if I had even 6 inches exactly, I think the chances of me having a whole bunch of 3-inch tape, because this is 3, this is 2.5, duct tape is 2, so I think even 6 inches sticking out of the front will be fine, and this is 1/2-inch plywood, so I'll cut a whole bunch of pieces at 6.5 inches long, I think. I was just about to make these cuts, and you know what I thought of? Okay. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these are exactly 24 inches long. I'm not going to make these 6.5 inches long because that's going to leave me with like one wacky 4.5-inch piece at the end that I'm going to throw away. I'm going to cut these all at 6 inches and just live with it, because you know what? I think that's fine. I only have one roll of 3-inch tape, so I'm going to cut them at 6 and save scrap. Okay, so, oh yeah. It's snug, but alright. Okay, perfect, guys. So, I'm just going to glue this up. I'm going to use regular Tight Bond. I'll actually show you. Using Tight Bond too. I'm going to glue these in, try and square them up, and then I'm going to wait 24 hours for them to dry before I play around too much more with this. Okay, so I took the cutouts from this and I tried to fit them in here, and they're just a little too big. So, that's a bummer. I'd love to cap that with something. So, I tried my next smaller bit, which is an 1/8 inch smaller. Cut some plugs out, and let's take a look here. Now, it's not perfect, of course. Again, this is for my workshop, but look at this. Just about right. They're a little flimsy. They're a little looser than I'd like, so I can't use regular wood glue. It won't have enough adhesion. I need something with some thickness or some oomph to it, you know, body, not oomph, bad word, some body to it. So I'm going to use hot melt glue, I think. Okay, now I'm starting to think about this bottom piece. It used to be the top piece, it's now the bottom piece. Electrical tape's usually quite a bit bigger than this, but I'm wondering if I could do one here, and one here, and one here, maybe? Maybe just two. Maybe I'll just do two. One over here and one over here. That's probably safer, because they do. You can get some pretty large diameter rolls. So I think that's what I'll do. Just do two. One here, one here. So let me mark those and drill them. And I'll get them all fitted up. That fits like a champ. I don't think I'm going to make these anywhere near as long as the big tape rollers. I'll maybe make them 4 inches. So let me cut these in the chop saw, and then I'm going to glue those in place too. And that's that. That should hold 6 or 8 rolls of electrical tape, and probably 8 rolls of you know, packaging tape or what have you, duct tape, those kind of things. See, so I went digging through the graveyard of spray paints I have over here, and I was trying to find ones that were mostly empty. And it seems, as you can see, that I have a lot of primers in there. More primer than paint, really. And so, what do we end up with? This is a 25% full can of hammered black. So, chosen for no other reason than it's not enough for a big project, and I just need something. Nice and light, nice and easy, and I've decided I'm going to hang it on the side like this. I'll be able to see the rolls of tape better if I'm looking at the side rather than the end. So let me get that screwed up, and I'll load it up with tape and show you how it looks. And there it is. All the tape I have, all sitting on there nice and handy, nice and organized, made with old crap. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, guys. As you can see it back there, it's going to serve its purpose well. Now I got to figure out what to do with this nice little spot I got carved out on the pegboard over there. So, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon.